Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing Financial Insights today. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. Financial News, August 1, 2023. Market Overview. Asian stocks are set to start the new month on a positive note, following the bullish mood on Wall Street. The S&P 500 finished July with its longest streak of monthly gains in almost 2 years, boosting investor confidence across the region. Japanese, Hong Kong, and Australian futures are pointing to early gains in trading today, as concerns about overheated equity markets and declining company earnings ease. U.S. market performance. On Monday, the S&P 500 reached around 4,590 points, closing at a 16-month high. The Nasdaq 100 also notched its longest streak of monthly gains since August 2020, adding to the overall market optimism. In the commodities market, Brent crude is trading around $85 a barrel, while West Texas Intermediate is below the $82 mark. The 10-year U.S. bond yield is at 3.96%, and Bitcoin is currently below the 30,000 level. Indian stock market. In India, the GIFT Nifty, an early indicator of the Nifty 50 index's performance, was up 53 points or 0.26% at 19,894.5. The benchmark stock indices in India held steady gains on Monday after a lower open, breaking a 2-day losing streak to end higher in trade. The S&P BSE Sensex index closed up 368 points or 0.56% at 66,527.67. While the NSE Nifty 50 index was 108 points or 0.55% higher at 19,753.80. The local currency closed flat at 82.25 against the US dollar on Monday. Foreign investment in Indian equities. Overseas investors in Indian equities remained net sellers on Monday for the third consecutive session. Foreign portfolio investors offloaded stocks worth 701.17 crore, while domestic institutional investors mopped up stocks worth 2,488.07 crore. Stocks in focus. Moving on to individual stocks, here are some key highlights. Maruti Suzuki, the car maker approved terminating the contract manufacturing agreement with Suzuki Motor Gujarat Limited and exercised its option to acquire shares of Suzuki Motor Gujarat from Suzuki Motor Corporation. South Indian Bank, the lender has agreed to raise funds via CUP, FPO, and other methods, aiming to raise 1,000 crore via CUP, FPO, rights issues, and other methods. An additional 500 crore will be raised via debt. State Bank of India, the lender raised 10,000 crore via an infrastructure bond issue at a coupon rate of 7.54% with a tenor of 15 years. The proceeds will be utilized to enhance long-term resources for funding infrastructure and affordable housing. Ease My Trip, the company will buy 51% stakes in Guideline, TripShop, and Duke in an all-stock deal. Gas company stocks, domestic natural gas prices were raised from August 1, 2023, to August 30, 2023, to $7.85/m2 from $7.48/m2, with a ceiling of $6.50/m2 on a gross calorific value basis for gas from ONGC and oil nomination fields. Interglobe Aviation, the DGCA gave approval to Air India and Indigo to import aircraft. Rail Vikas Nigam, the company received a letter of award for packages 16 and 17 from Madhya Pradesh Purv Kshetra Vidyut Vitran Company. The project costs for packages 16 and 17 are 149.63 crore and 182 crore, respectively. Oberoi Realty, the company approved the merger of Oberoi Constructions Limited, Oberoi Mall Limited, and Even Star Hotels Private Limited with Oberoi Realty, with Incline Realty Private Limited not being merged due to commercial reasons. Larsen & Toubro, the conglomerate's unit, L&T Realty Developers Limited, incorporated a new wholly owned subsidiary, LH Residential Housing Limited, for the development of real estate and infrastructural facilities. SRF, the board approved a project to set up a new and dedicated facility to produce advanced intermediates for agrochemicals at Dahej, Gujarat, at an aggregate cost of around 256 crore. PG Electroplast, the company acquired 5,000 equity shares from Goodworth Electronics Private Limited, a joint venture company between PG Electroplast and Jaina Marketing and Associates, with both parties now holding 50 to 50% stakes in the joint venture company. LIC Housing Finance, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer E. Viswanatha Goad resigned with effect from July 31. Coromandel International, the company's subsidiary, Coromandel Technology, acquired 32.68% of the equity stake in Daksha Unmanned Systems, taking its total stake in the company to 51.02%. Forex market and cryptocurrencies. In the Forex market, the Australian dollar is the worst performing major currency on the first day of August after the Reserve Bank of Australia's, RBA, dovish surprise. The RBA left the policy rate unchanged at 4.1%, against market expectations for a 25 basis points hike. The RBA stated that further tightening of monetary policy may be required to ensure inflation returns to target in a reasonable time frame, depending on data and evolving assessment of risks. Australian dollar to US dollar came under heavy bearish pressure following the RBA event, losing more than 1% on the day at around 0.6650. In the Asian trading hours, China's economic activity in the manufacturing sector contracted in June, with the Caixin manufacturing PMI dropping to 49.2 from 50.5, affecting the market mood and leading to modestly lower U.S. stock index futures in the European session. Meanwhile, the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond yield remains slightly below 4%. In the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin broke below its consolidation channel and touched its lowest level since late June below $28,500 before rebounding toward $29,000 in the European session. Ethereum also extended its slide, coming within touching distance of $1,800 during Asian trading hours. ETH/USD was last seen losing more than 1% on the day at $1,830. Key events this week. Reserve Bank of Australia policy decision, Tuesday. Eurozone S&P Global Eurozone Manufacturing PMI, unemployment, Tuesday. U.S. construction spending, ISM Manufacturing, job openings, light vehicle sales, Tuesday. China Caixin Services PMI, Thursday. Eurozone S&P Global Eurozone Services PMI, PPI, Thursday. Bank of England rate decision, Thursday. U.S. initial jobless claims, productivity, factory orders, ISM services, Thursday. Eurozone retail sales, Friday. U.S. unemployment rate, non-farm payrolls, Friday. Some of the main moves in markets. Stocks. S&P 500 futures rose 0.2% as of 11:01 a.m. Tokyo time. The S&P 500 rose 0.2%. Nasdaq 100 futures rose 0.1%. The Nasdaq 100 was little changed. Japan's Topix rose 0.4%. Australia's S&P/ASX 200 rose 0.3%. Hong Kong's Hang Seng rose 1.1%. The Shanghai Composite rose 0.2%. Euro Stoxx 50 futures were little changed. Currencies. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index rose 0.2%. The euro fell 0.1% to $1.0985. The Japanese yen fell 0.3% to 142.75 per dollar. The offshore yuan fell 0.3% to 7.1697 per dollar. The Australian dollar fell 0.2% to $0.6704. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin was little changed at $29,204. Ether was little changed at $1,853.10. Bonds. The yield on 10-year treasuries was little changed at 3.96%. Japan's 10-year yield was unchanged at 0.595%. Australia's 10-year yield declined 3 basis points to 4.03%. Commodities. West Texas Intermediate crude fell 0.2% to $81.64 a barrel. Spot gold fell 0.2% to $1,960.72 an ounce. In conclusion, we'd like to thank you for watching Financial Insights today. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, Please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.